Hi, welcome to this question of surface area and volumes. The question says that there is a hemispherical depression which is cut out from one face of a cubical wooden block, right? This is a hemispherical depression which is cut out from one of the faces of the cubical wooden block, such that the diameter L. This is such that the diameter L of the hemisphere is equal to the edge of the cube. Now we need to determine the surface area of the remaining solid. Now this question, what we need to do is we need to get the diagram right for this question, and then we'll put the formulas. So let's first have a cubic wooden cube here, right? A cubical block, right? So this is one side, one face of the cubical block, and it is going to be like this. This is how it's going to look like, right? Now this is our wooden block. Now what they're saying is that the hemisphere which is cut is such that the diameter of the hemisphere L is equal to the edge of the cube. So that means the hemisphere is cut something like this, that the diameter of the hemisphere is equal to the edge of the, so this is how it is cut, right? And it is like this is how it is cut. Okay, now the radius of this hemisphere is going to be the, since the diameter, right? So suppose diameter is PQ, so we are saying that the PQ is equal to the edge of the cube, right? So that's edge of the cube, and PQ is L, right? So that's equal to the edge of the cube. Now let's understand some of the critical things in this diagram, and we will put that on. The edge of the cube, is clear, that's equal to the diameter of the hemisphere, which is L, right? The diameter of the hemisphere is already given, and said that is L, that's L. So the radius of the hemisphere will be equal to R, suppose that is R, and that will be equal to L over 2, right? So this is how we have got all these three measurements, which are very important for us to solve the question. Now the question says that determine the surface area of the remaining solid. So the surface area of the solid, of the remaining solid, is equal to, that's equal to the surface area of the cube, right, minus the base area of the hemisphere, this part, right? Because this is cut out, right? So this area is not there. So minus the base area of hemisphere, and plus the curved surface area of the hemisphere, which is this part, curved surface area of the CSA of the hemisphere, right? So let's just put the formula here and we will get the answer. So surface area of the cube, that's 6a square. So a meaning L, right? So that's very simple, 6L square minus base area of the circle. So that's going to be pi r square, r meaning L over 2. So L over 2 whole square plus surface area of the curved surface area of the hemisphere, that is 2 pi r square. So that is 2 pi r square, r meaning the radius, and that's L over 2 whole square, right? So we can now write 6L square, and this can be like, this is like 2 pi L over 2 whole square, this is single pi L over 2 whole square. So this gets minus, so this is like 6L square plus pi L square over 4, right? Now what we can do is we can take we can write like 24, or what we can do is we can simply take L square as common, and what we get here is 6 plus pi over 4. Now that's the surface area of the remaining solid. So I hope you could understand. This question was simple enough, but only thing is that we need to get the language right, understand it, and draw the proper figure, understand it, visualize this figure. This is a cubic which is there, right? And within that cubic, this is the cubic, and this is the circle. This is the hemisphere base, and this is then cut out from this area. So this needs to be visualized properly. If that is done, then there is nothing much in this question, and I hope you could understand. If there is any doubt in this question, please drop it in your comment box and I'll clear it. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye bye.